It has been a strange and difficult year for our players, our club members, our sport and our society. For the first time, many of us have caught a small glimpse of what life may have been like during wartime. We had a form of rationing. We saw small examples of profiteering. We had travel restrictions and to some extent, a fear of strangers. We found new heroes in key workers. The emergency services once again stood tall. Nurses and doctors going above and beyond. Delivery drivers, school teachers, teaching assistants, and shop workers. We discovered a new respect for different services in our time of need. This year, as part of our act of remembrance, we also remember those key workers who tragically died because of the pandemic that prevents us from being together today. But what about rugby? How did our sport react? In 1914, at the declaration of war, rugby clubs stopped playing and many of their members went to war never to return. In March this year, our clubs also stopped playing and started supporting local services. Here at Lewes, we came together with several other sports clubs representing football, cricket and athletics, and joined with political parties and charities to help local food bank collections for those families struggling at this time. We set up a directory of services that our players and members could provide to help keep people financially stable. We also set up a scheme for anyone that needed to talk. To me, that was the most impressive act by our club, to recognise that not everyone's battle was a physical or financial one. At this time of year, we're not here to just acknowledge the acts of the past months, but also remember and recognise the sacrifices of those before us in 1914 and 39, as well as all conflicts, both large and small, since 1945. Rugby teaches us the act of selflessness, teamwork and respect. These traits were prevalent in both the First and Second World Wars when rugby stopped playing and club members went off to fight. During the First World War, some 137 internationally capped players from Britain, Scotland, Wales, Ireland, Australia, New Zealand, France, the USA, and even Argentina lost their lives. Of the rugby players that went to war, it is estimated that 1/3 lost their lives. That is more than 7 players on every matchday squad. The Lewes War Memorial commemorates 251 men from Lewes who died in the First World War, and 126 who died in the Second. At this time, we remember the following names from our very own club, who gave their lives during the Second World War. T.A. Lum, J. Towner, J.A. Barnes, R.W. Barnes, G. Ormerod, D.G. Redman, G.H. Redman, P. Haynes, R.C. Blythe, T. Ketchell, W.F. Cummins, A.A. Green, M.J. Tomley. They shall not grow old, as we that are left grow old. Age shall not weary them, nor the years condemn. At the going down of the sun, and in the morning, we will remember them. When you go home, tell them of us and say, for your tomorrow, we gave our today. Thank you.